Now with Brendan Kirby.
Yeah, Brendan's in downtown Fairhope. And Brendan, I see that you've added layers today.
I have added layers. It is cold. You know, it's almost like a Hallmark movie here. There's some jazz music going in the background. You can see what downtown Fairhope looks like. We don't usually see this. There's been some people out and about. We've talked to some folks with pets. Talked to one guy who has a dog, grew up on the panhandle of Florida, lives here, and he says that she's not liking the snow too much. Talked to some ladies that had a pair of other dogs, and she said, you know, they're just largely confused. Matt was talking earlier about the quality of the snow here, and as you know, I grew up in Philadelphia. This is perfect snowball weather. You can get really hard-packed snowballs like this. You can throw them. It's also good for putting together snowmen when we get a little more accumulation. I think we'll see a lot of that. You know, people are really just marveling at something they just, you just don't see much down here. We talked to a guy who said that, you know, he grew up here and remembers when he was a little kid there was a storm like this, but almost not. And of course, not everyone is out of place in this. We saw one guy drive by and he has a personalized license plate. Joe, you'll probably appreciate this. It said Lambo. A guy from Wisconsin. He says, "I'm right where I belong." So we're just going to keep documenting this once in a lifetime event for a lot of folks, and we'll check back in with you.
I do appreciate the Lambo.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And your Eagles are still alive in the playoffs, right, Brendan?
They are still alive, survive and win. Of course, they had snow in Philly for that game in the second half. Football's fun, but Joe, I'm sure you're rooting for the Packers. There's nothing more fun than football in the snow. It's too bad we can't have an outdoor Super Bowl in a northern city where we can have a snow Super Bowl. That would just be fantastic.
All right, so Brendan advocating for a Super Bowl in the north. We'll see if it ever happens. But yeah, that was great coverage and a great tie-in to last week's game. I think it was here on Fox 10 of the Eagles playing in that heavy downpour. We're in the same situation right now.
Right. It's funny because Brendan said it's fun. Football in the snow is fun. But when you're not playing the football or coaching the football in the snow, when you're watching from the comfort of your own home, I'm sure it is lots of fun, but cold for those guys.